What is up, Division 2 agents? This is Gamer for Life back with another Division 2 video. There has never been a better time than right now to do the floor 10 legendary boss farm at the summit during this Assault Global event. We get so much extra damage from our weapons for being close to the enemies. It makes taking these legendary bosses out extremely easy, and if you are someone who has been hunting for the Bighorn assault rifle, this in my opinion is the best and easiest way to get it. Every time I showcase this particular farming method, I've always gotten at least one and sometimes multiple Bighorns to drop, and this time is no different. Not even 20 minutes into getting footage for this video, and I did happen to get the Bighorn to drop from one of these legendary bosses. And this farm is not just for the Bighorn, as I'm able to take a legendary boss out every 2 to 3 minutes, and legendary loot is the best loot you can get in the game. So if you're someone still filling out your library with attribute roles or gear and weapon talents, then this will help fill your library up super fast, because this is the best role loot that you're going to get in the game. So you will be finding a lot of maxed out roles that you can transfer into your library, and of course anything that you don't need for your library you can just put towards maxing out your expertise. And if you don't feel comfortable doing legendary content, then this is great to farm for, heroic, challenging, whatever difficulty that you feel is best for you. Now, just some advice: of course you need to get to level 10 on summit. Just put it on normal. You can get to level 10 super fast. Once you get to level 10, obviously go back to the lobby, put it on whatever difficulty that you want. But one thing we want to remember is we want to take the boss out, but we do not want to finish the floor. So you don't want to take all the enemies out, because if you take all of the enemies out, then that will force you to go to the next floor. So we want to go in there, take the boss out. Once we take the boss out, you want to go into your menu and press whatever button it is for you to go back to the summit lobby. Depending on if you're on PS5, Xbox, or PC, whatever button that is, press that, go back to the lobby, and that's going to reset floor 10. That way you can just continuously do it over and over again. And this is a great way to farm specifically a piece that you're looking for a particular build, because the one thing that they did do with Summit is make it to where you can put your targeted loot on whatever you're looking for. So if you're looking for a brand set, gear set, whatever weapon type, you just put that on your targeted loot, and that makes farming so much easier. That way you're not wasting your time. So that is a great feature that they did put in the summit. So hopefully you guys take advantage of this extra power we have right now, making this boss farm so much easier at the moment. I'm going to leave you with a little bit of unedited gameplay footage taking out some of these legendary bosses, so you can see how fast we get these legendary bosses to spawn. Like I said, usually 2 to 3 minutes at a time we're getting a legendary boss, which is awesome. And before we get into that gameplay, I'll just go ahead and go over the build I'm using real fast. It's just your Hunter's Fury. I do have 4-piece if you want to take a look at what all of that does and the roles that I have. Yeah, not a build video, so I'm not going to go specifically over everything. I do have the Zero's F chest piece, gives us perfectly unbreakable, and of course Memento backpack gives us all 3 core attributes and a beautiful talent if you want to pause and read that. And the gun I'm using is the Scorpio. Pretty easy exotic shotgun to get. So yeah, that is the build I'm using in the gameplay. I do have the Striker drone and Striker ballistic shield. Yeah, hope everyone is doing good, staying safe out there, and as always, my YouTube family, take it easy.
High-risk hostile. System disrupted. Incoming. High-risk hostile. System back online. High-risk target approaching.